What is going on, guys? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys a Friday NBA edition of my DFS podcast. We have 8 games on the main slate tonight. Let's continue our torrid run here. Been really crushing for a while now in NBA consistently. Obviously, we have some losses in there, but overall, I mean, last night we did well again. The GPP team went off. Hybrid team cash in all contests. Yahoo did well again. Let's start off this weekend here on this Friday and crush this 8-game slate. We have a few questionable guys we got to look at that I will note in just a second. I have a Guru Credit sale going on today, or bonus sale, however you want to call it or say it. $20 at the shop. If you spend, you get a $10 bonus in credits. Let's just have a great night tonight and kick off our weekend heading into football. So, questionable guys tonight. All 4 of these players can make a big difference in usage if they are ruled out. Chris Paul, Paolo Banchero, Cade Cunningham, and Lonnie Walker. We saw Mikal Bridges have a career game with no Chris Paul. He could be back in play. Banchero, you'll have a lot of Wagner usage. You could maybe get away with picking him. Cunningham, maybe Ivy gets more. We'd have to, cross that bridge when we get there. And then Lonnie Walker, LeBron James is already ruled out. So there's definitely some value around those Lakers, especially if Lonnie Walker's out. I don't think we'll get that Lonnie Walker news before lock because they are that 10:30 game against the Kings, 10:30 Eastern, that is. I don't know. It's an illness. He's been out for 2 games. That could go down to the wire. But those are the guys we got to keep an eye out as we make lineups today. Going right into things here, they obviously bumped up Javon Carter's price. Giannis and Jrue Holiday are still out. Middleton is still not ready to come back. Carter absolutely smashed. He was like 30% owned in tournaments. I think he was like 3,800. And he got like 15x's value. I can't remember the last guy who got around 15x's value. It's already, once in a blue moon that a guy gets 10x's value. So, 56.8. Obviously, we can't expect that again. But at 5,100, he needs 25 fantasy points to hit value. He was the number 1 guy in this offense, played 44 minutes. Pretty sure it went into overtime, though, but he still smashed regardless. He's going to have a ton of confidence in this game. I don't see how they don't start this game with the game plan to go around Javon Carter after last game. Great play at 5,100. I don't care that his price went up. They're at San Antonio. This game should stay close because the Spurs fucking stink. Bad defense. There should be a lot of points in this game. I like Carter at 5,100. Shooting guard. Maybe more of a GPP play, but definitely worth a look. Beverly, he's usually around 5,000. He's 4,200. He needs 21 fantasy points to hit value. Now, last time LeBron James was out, which was 2 games ago, Beverly was also out. So we didn't really get a sample size on what he did with LeBron off the court. But LeBron played most of that game last game, and Beverly still played 34 minutes. If he's playing 30-plus minutes, I like this play a lot. Now, he only got 17 fantasy points in those 34 minutes, but with LeBron off the court, if he's on the court for over 30 minutes, that's 30-plus minutes of no LeBron usage. There's going to be plenty of extra points to go around. I think Beverly can hit that 21-point fantasy mark, and he had some huge games with the Timberwolves last year where he got like 40 to 50 points, so his upside is there. I do think he's going to start, and I do think he's a good play. I can see why you don't play him in cash because it is a little risky, but the opportunity is certainly there with Pat Beverly tonight. Small forward, I don't really know what I'm doing with small forward yet. Like I said, Paolo Banchero is questionable. I would probably like Wagner a lot at 7,100 if he's ruled out. I'm looking at Scotty Barnes here with no Siakam. 7,700, I think he's going to have low ownership, but I do really like the consistency of Scotty Barnes. He should get over 30-plus fantasy points. Had a big stinker 2 games ago with only 18. But, he's going to get you mid-30s most games. And with Siakam off the court in an ideal matchup in OKC against the Thunder, this game should remain close. I think Barnes has a good game tonight. But like I said, small forward, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. I think a lot of people are going to be on Anthony Edwards because his price is cheap at $7,200, but he just hasn't been getting there. I might look at him in GBP, but his consistency has been dog shit. Maybe Jaylen Brown at $8,200, or you could even go up to Tatum if you have that money. This Celtics and Nuggets game has a massive over-under tonight. It should stay close. Two good teams. The Celtics, one of the best offenses in the league. If you have the money and you can get up to Jaylen Brown or Tatum, I don't mind it. Again, Scotty Barnes is just another guy I'm looking at. He's not necessarily a lock right now at small forward. Power forward, I want to spend up on Anthony Davis again. The Lakers should, and I emphasize the word should, stay in this game against the Kings. I know they're terrible, but the Kings aren't that good. They're at home. I'd like to think they possibly get a win here, even with LeBron off the court. Anthony Davis, he should just smash. I know 2 games ago when LeBron was out, I was on him. He had a good first half, but never really got going in the second half because the Lakers got blown out. He only played 29 minutes, didn't play a lot of the end of the fourth quarter. Still got 41 fantasy points. At 10,200, he needs 51 fantasy points. It should be a really fast-tempoed game against this Kings defense. They're not good. I love it, and I think you might get some lower ownership than you should on Davis because he had a bad game last game and he didn't perform well in LeBron's absence 2 games ago. It really wasn't his fault. It's the team as a whole. And the Utah Jazz are just, the best NBA team in the league this year. I mean, it's kind of wild. But this game, I think, has a 5-point spread, obviously, in the Kings' favor. They're giving the 5 points. I love Davis here, though. I love it. I think I like him in all formats. I think he has 60-plus upside here tonight. He's probable, which means he's definitely playing because he loves being questionable. So, ton of usage with Anthony Davis. If he can get those blocks and steals going, the sky is the limit, and he could easily be the highest scoring player on this slate. So, definitely consider Anthony Davis in your lineups tonight. And then the last play is not really fun or impressive. Just look at Bobby Portis. Disappointed in that game, last game against the Thunder. Still basically hit value, getting 28 fantasy points. He's just the likely guy in this lineup with no Holiday, Antetokounmpo, and Middleton. He's the guy with the best chance to score the most fantasy points. So at under 6K, you got to play him. It ended up being Javon Carter, ended up being Brook Lopez, but tonight could easily be Bobby Portis. You want to have him in all of your lineups. He was 80 or 90% owned last game. He's probably going to be 80 to 90% again. His price did not move. Just a fantastic play. Double position eligibility, power forward and center. Probably the best value play on this slate. Again, most people know that this is the play. I just want to make sure that you don't miss it here. That'll sum up this video, guys. Like it. Make sure you're subscribed. I appreciate it. Let's have a huge weekend. And until next time, I am the FD Guru, and I'm signing off. See ya.